So look, a lot of air fryers get sent to the channel. Some make it on air, some do not make it on air. I also get a lot of emails from air fryer companies, but they're the same old, same old. They all pretty much do the same thing. So a lot of them I just flat out turn around. I love these things because on today's days like today where the wind is just kicking out crazy out there, it allows me to come inside, to come in the kitchen, to actually do a recipe and do a quick review. And that in here is what today's show is all about. This is the Chefavor. This is a 7-in-1, so this is a little bit more than an air fryer. So I was happy to check this out, and we will put it to test today. Let's turn the cameras around. Let's show you what we're working with, what we're gonna cook up. And I'm telling you right now, this is a recipe you're gonna wanna make. And let's take a look at this machine that is gonna do all the heavy lifting. Let's check out some of the features of this 7-in-1, and of course air fry, grill, griddle, bake, broil, roast, dehydrate. And of course we will be using that griddle function today. Under the hood you're going to get a grill. You will also get a basket, and there is our griddle. And you do have a heating element there on the bottom. It's pretty big, and also one on the top. Yeah. So look, that is basically the machine here in a nutshell. And I have to tell you, man, it is pretty laid out, pretty easy, where you can just kind of, you don't even really need the directions. You can just figure out how to work it. I definitely do like that. I've had some of these air fryers in the past where you're just trying to figure things out, and you even read the manual and you still can't figure it out. Well, this is not the case here, so that is definitely a welcome sight. So look, I am going to turn the attention now down back to the board. We will fire this little 7-in-1 up, and I will get my prep work done, and we will get to cooking. Power the unit up, press your desired function, and then wait for the unit to preheat. In this case, it'll be 10 minutes. And there is our ingredients. That is a blanched off potato peeled, and we have some white onions and also some filet mignon. We will hit each of the three with some salt, black pepper, and oregano. I have no particular measurement of each of any one of those. I can tell you though, don't be chintzy. Get a nice in, probably a good teaspoon or two on each one of each one here. And just continue the process till all three are covered nicely. Yeah. Halfway through my warm-up, I will get a little bit of oil down. That is a regular vegetable oil. And you see the function of add food. That tells us the preheating is over. We will get a quick reading, and we are about 455, 456. I think that is going to be good enough. We shall see. Potatoes go down. And you want good contact with the griddle. And we are at that full 1 hour. 6 minutes in, and we did mix a little bit off camera at the 3-minute mark. And I would say that potato has browned up quite nicely. At that point, what we will do, we will get our onions on. And again, give it a good mix. You want to try to get good contact with the griddle. Oh yeah. Oh. And that is looking good. Yeah. And you could see we were at the 54 mark. And we do have a nice dose of heat coming out the back. Mixing halfway through, I did let this go for 7 minutes. We want to get a little bit of just a wilting on that, on those onions. You're not really looking to saute heavily or brown anything. Get everything nice and wilted. That is where you want to be, and that is exactly what we got. Yeah. Alrighty, so look, this is the ball game here. We are back to the, we got to get that griddle service at least up to that 450 to 500 range. I'm not so sure she'll get there, but we will see. We've got our potatoes and our onions cooked off. You saw the time limit there, not bad with that. I am totally happy with that. Again, the filet has got to go in hot. We are looking for a quick sear. I am talking maybe 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes total on the filet. We want that medium rare. It has to be for the recipe. Other than that, so far so good. Let's get a measurement on that griddle surface and we will go from there. 43 is the time and we are at that 470, and I think that is good enough to get it done. We want to get this done quick. We will get our meat on. Again, good contact with the griddle is very important. Three minutes down, we will give it another mix. I did mix it up a little bit at the 1.5 mark or so. And again, we got a nice browning, man. I am definitely impressed. It's got to be flash cooked. It's got to be quick. It's got to be browned on the outside and juicy to medium rare to rare on the inside. At that point, we will get our potatoes and onions in. We will close up the hood at that 39-minute mark and just let it heat up, heat through, and we will be done and we will get these bad boys off you. So look, at this point, I will get this off. I will get this on the side. Let's go in live. We will get some taste tests going and some closing thoughts. Alrighty, and I can tell you right off the bat, guys, do not underestimate this recipe. I mean, this is a must make. This is called Goya. It is a gallery exclusive. My mom used to serve this back in the the late 50s, 60s, 70s, right up into the 80s. As far as I know, I've never seen it anywhere else. She used to call it a gallery exclusive. As far as I understand it, she made up the recipe, or the chef there made up the recipe, whatever. That is the recipe. It is only a couple of ingredients. You want to overload that pepper. You want to overload that oregano, and also a nice bit of salt in there. Blanch off the potatoes, peel and blanch them off. Onions, you want everything. You want everything bite-sized. You want everything big. You don't want anything small. And I am telling you, man, this dish is packed with flavor. Has to be served medium rare to rare, and also has to be flash cooked. It's got to be cooked fast. When I do this on the stove, as you'll see, I cook it up real fast, and I got to tell you, man, I was pretty impressed with what this machine did here. You saw it. You saw the time limits. It did a good job, man. I threw about $70 worth of filet. If you were going out to a restaurant on this, you're looking at $100. This is easily for 3 people, and it definitely did do an awesome job. Now, look, what I don't like about this machine is that every time you open the hood, it beeps, it beeps, it doesn't stop beeping. I don't know if you can turn that off in a setting, but really it just kind of drives you nuts every time you open it up. It beeps. I understand why it's there, but I do wish after a few beeps it would shut off and maybe beep every 20 seconds or whatever, because it did get kind of annoying. I've not tried any of the other functions. I wanted to try the griddle. If you search YouTube, you will see some air fryer videos and a couple other things to get a feel on how it does there. From my understanding, it definitely does a good job. It was the griddle portion of this that piqued my interest. And look, this would be perfect for the family who doesn't want to flip the pan or make anything in a pan. You could just throw it all in here and it'll just cook it up. I could see myself making, now look, I have a cooking background, but I could see myself making a chicken marsala, chicken piccata, shrimp scampi, stuff like that. That tray is nice for all that. It's going to hold a nice, it's going to hold a nice sauce in the bottom of that tray. So that is a big plus there, instead of like a flat griddle, where it will leak down the sides. This has some walls in it, so I definitely do like it. This is a go, man. This is a nice unit. Definitely has a lot more functions than your basic air fryer. That I definitely like. Now look, what I definitely do like, and what I have to try, even though I did hit it a little bit as I was setting up, is this Goya over here. Let's go in for that quick taste test, and we will close out the show. look, believe it or not, I've been eating this recipe probably for 50 years or so, and every time I take that bite, it takes me back because it just tastes exactly the same as now as it did then. So look, that is going to close out. I'm going to have all information down below on this unit here. If this is something you're interested in, go check out the links down there. And again, my name is Tommy, and until next time, we will see you soon.